Alright, ladies and
The right
sirs,
heroes could make all the difference.
this is my first game of the day in Marvel Rivals. It was solo queue ranked after a 3 or 4 day hiatus of not playing Rivals at all. I select Loki, obviously. Um, he's one of my mains, if not my #1 main. Yeah, and I'm at really low rank right now because I went on a major losing streak. Lost many games in a row and just didn't learn a lesson. Just didn't exit the game or go do quick play. I just kept
They'll be coming in 30
tanking my
seconds.
rank,
Stay
and
strong.
yeah, now I have to deal with the repercussions of that.
Cap,
Get back to
how many more times do we have to save
decent
the world?
elo so I can,
Until it doesn't need saving anymore.
get my bands back. I'm sick of dealing with Spider-Mans.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Many
1.
faces.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Here at the start, I like to place my clones higher up at decent vantage points,
Your god is suffering.
not only to
Cold.
damage the enemy team, but more importantly, to heal my team.
I am a true team
I'll
player.
be shipshape in no time.
Appreciate the boost. I outnumber you. You are restored. Get in there.
I saw that our other healer was critical damage and laid a healing domain for them.
I'm everywhere.
And the Spider-Man, I could hear him behind me. Decided to just go invisible, so
Many
I wouldn't get
faces.
comboed because I was kind of alone there.
Your god is suffering. Get in there.
Next time.
Your powers are power.
Against the world.
Yeah, at that point I could hear the Spider-Man behind me, and obviously heard the Star-Lord pop his ult, so I stole our Cloak and Dagger's ult to
Thanks.
try and keep everybody up.
I have many faces.
Enemies on approach.
Invigorating, no?
That's what I need.
I outnumber you. I'm gone. Oh, I'm fine, don't mind me.
I'll be shipshape together to victory.
You are restored. I have many faces.
Extermination!
Only 60 seconds left.
That's right. Let your enemies underestimate you.
Yeah, at that point I likely should have placed a clone somewhere else and teleported to it. We were getting closed in on. Our tank was really low health.
Back
He
in the
needed my
fight.
support. My healing domain was on cooldown, so I couldn't get that. That would have saved our ass, but it was, while it's on cooldown, like, there's a few other tools in Loki's kit that I could have used to stay alive there, and didn't.
Many faces.
like I said, this is my first game of the day and my first game after a few days, so kind of getting back into the groove, trying to find my rhythm.
They dare to lay hands on me?
So 2 of our team is dead right now. Sark, Captain America is
Back in the fight.
a little out of position. I mean, he is a dive tank, so he is free to run in and he's able to run out. You know, he has pretty good survivability as long as you know, stay mobile.
Minor improvement.
Your powers are mine!
Against the world! Against the world!
Yeah, here I selected our Cloak and Dagger ult to copy. Great ult to copy. Their Cloak and Dagger counter ulted me, but it's alright. It works
The
out.
more the merrier.
The 3 ults that I look for to copy most are Luna Snow,
Thank me later.
Cloak and Dagger, Invisible Woman. Those are the best support ults to copy by far.
The more the merrier.
Prepare to engage.
Almost always I'm looking for support ults to copy. As Loki.
Pulse charge.
Great thing about his kit is it doesn't always have to be. There are some cases where you want a damage or an offensive ult,
Only 60 seconds left.
but those they're not as common as the times where you need the support ults.
I unleash the Shanti's power.
Having a clone on the cart is not a bad idea. It's a moving turret and it's a moving spot for you to teleport to if need be.
Mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Yeah, here I get comboed by Spider-Man and my healing domain is on cooldown. I could have placed the clone away and teleported to it immediately, and I didn't and paid for it. It got me killed because I didn't think quick enough to do that. Like I said, still trying to get back into the
The more
groove.
the merrier.
That's the most
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I almost fumbled that. Like I was saying before, sometimes you want to copy an offensive ult,
0.
and Star-Lord's is
1.
one of the best, in my
Time
opinion,
to switch
in
things
the
up,
game in terms of
including which
offensive
side you're on.
ults. It's pretty
You'll
self-explanatory.
need a top-notch team to win this
Even
one.
if you don't play Star-Lord, like you can kind of figure out how to use that ult. The Winter Soldier has a really great one as well. If you've played a little Winter Soldier, it's a little more intuitive. But if you've had a little bit of practice on them, that's a great offensive ult to copy if you're trying to clear some space or deal a lot of damage.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
We were inseparable as children, you and I.
And then we grew up. Well, one of us did. You remained a stupid child.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you all restored? I outnumber you.
Their golden
restored? I have many faces.
Yeah, like I said before, it's not a bad idea to have a clone on the cart, especially on attack.
Twas but a scratch.
Been a while since I visited
It's a moving turret that follows you, that can damage enemies, and more importantly, heal your allies.
Almost there.
Loki's shots triangulate, you know, all of his clones' shots triangulate with where you're shooting, so placing them up high works pretty well too. But you have to think about line of sight.
Momentum.
So right about here, I know that this Magneto and I are cooked unless something happens. This Magneto sees this opportunity, and so do I. He throws me his bubble, I steal that Star-Lord's ult and shut him down.
Double KO.
I totally rock that.
And there goes half their team.
I win in another
So that was good teamwork and good quick thinking.
I outnumber you.
That's a badge of thanks.
You shall be our champion.
You have my full support. Healing for my friends.
Twas but a scratch.
That's what I needed. Let's pop back up under their noses.
You brought this upon yourself.
That's better.
I feel like myself again.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Is suffering. I still need you. You are restored.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Pulse charge. Fire.
Up behind you.
Another go.
Timely aid.
So right about here on voice chat, I don't remember who it was, but somebody had called for a wait.
Much better.
And it seemed like our team just didn't know when to initiate push here, because the team's here, we're ready to go, and see, we just kind of trickle in, and we're able to spread out, so we're just easy pickings for the enemy team.
Just like my brother to me.
Extermination!
That was nothing for a god. The more the merrier.
And then right about here on the voice chat, somebody mentions, I don't know what to do here, they said. And I informed them, well, we need a bit more damage, and we need our DPS to stay alive, no offense.
Safety later. Healing for my friends. Is this strange that the machine truly our only hope?
How can I an easy target?
Fantastic! Ha-ha!
Rightfully mine.
Yeah, our Winter Soldier,
We are out.
Your powers are mine! Extermination!
more on that later. So what happened there was I was invisible, and I was trying to select their cloak and dagger, but a stray bullet took me out of invisibility, and I was alone next to their whole team, so I did not have much time to think. So I quickly selected their
That's
Ultra and
right.
ult
Let
to copy,
your enemies underestimate you.
and
Only 60 seconds left.
yeah, I got some of them, but it didn't work
have
out.
many
So here,
places.
I see that my team's in trouble down this hallway. Here comes Spider-Man,
With the amazing
and of course the ult. In that enclosed space, like there's no question that if I had not popped my healing domain, that those two teammates would have died. But
You have my...
I thinking quickly, popped my healing domain, so it kept us all up, and we were able to take that space. And now it's just a cakewalk. Now we're just walking it down the line. Here comes us 13.
God is suffering. I accept this.
So I follow our Winter Soldier and Spider-Man into here. Spider-Man gets the health pack, but I heal our Bucky, Spider-Man, and I feel that that's good enough to leave him alone with his health and the Spider-Man's being what it's at. Bucky should be able to handle himself. And here he comes, doing just fine. Heals in the front, heals in the back. Love to see it. And there we have it.
4, 2, 2, 1.
So what I was saying earlier about the Winter Soldier before I was explaining why I had to steal that Ultron ult, the Winter Soldier on our team informed us at the beginning of the match that he was practicing Winter Soldier and didn't know how to play them very well. And that's a problem. That's a because this is competitive ranked. Like your teammates are relying on you to know what you're doing and relying on you to know how to use the character that you're using so you can all rank up. If you're practicing a character, please do that in quick play. That's what it's there for. You don't practice in ranked. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, our healers outshined both of our healers outshined both of our DPS in terms of damage and in terms of final hits. That's another problem. So it worked out for us. Luckily, our cloak and dagger was popping off, and it looks like I was doing all right. But yeah, like I said, if you're going to practice a character, for the love of everything, do that in quick play. Don't let your team, have to pick up your slack, have to make up the difference for you, because we're only as strong as our weakest link. And in this case, it was the Winter Soldier. Like they said, they were practicing them. They're, yeah, holy shnikes. Their Star-Lord. If I had to guess, like he was probably cooking the rest of his team in the voice chat because he was hard carrying, and it can be frustrating when you're doing that well, and the rest of your team is just kind of fumbling. Well, anywho, so that's it for me. I guess let me know if you guys want to see more content like this. I can, do my best to explain games or maybe even stream. So, all right, y'all have a good day.